into a very spooky Wjlx Scoreboard show. I am Nick Norris, and with me is Patrick Hanna. I was trying to think of a spooky word that starts with P, but I couldn't.
Well, I mean, if you want to get spooky, I was dressed like Richard Simmons today at school. So,
you were. You look great.
Yeah,
too.
that would have, kind of been spooky for some people.
That was a great costume. You really went for it too. Which
I did.
Yeah.
And I gotta give credit to my wife. She's the one that picked it all out.
That is on Patrick's Facebook, where you can you can see that, and you can also find our live stream if you're listening on the radio. We are on YouTube and Facebook, and if you are on the Facebooks, you can leave a comment. We'll read it out on air. You can also give us a call, 205-221-2222. Let us know how trick-or-treating is going if you are doing that, or if you're just leaving the Jasper game heading home. We wish you safe travels as you're listening in. And let's get into some of these scores tonight. Jasper is the only one I didn't write down, but I believe I have it memorized. Jasper beats Lawrence County in the final game of the season, 49-7.
Yes.
Big game for the Vikes to close out the year. That's going to give them 8 wins, I believe, on the season.
That's right.
Huge for the Vikings. What an improvement this season overall. I feel like we haven't done a whole lot of talking about how far they improved from last year to this year, and have consistently been improving in the last few years. And it's great to see that finally paying off, and we hope to see it pay off even further next week as they travel to play at Gadsden City in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, since Coach Reeves has got here, it has improved each year. I mean, last year was a big jump going from 1-9 to 7-3. Now we're 8-2. We're in the playoffs. We just missed it last year, but like you've seen the past 2 weeks, a lot of young guys got some playing time. Second half was basically 2s, 3s, and 4s, and we even had a couple of 8th graders that got moved up from junior high.
To me, it was the most impressive thing about this season is that Jasper never lost a game that they shouldn't have.
Right.
Any game that they lost, they were as talented as the opponent, or the opponent was a little bit better.
Right.
And that is so hard to do with high school kids, man. To come prepared every week to make sure you don't slip up against people that you should be beating. I mean, that shows an incredible amount of responsibility, of maturity, and good on coach, good on these players for getting it done the entire year.
Yeah, most definitely. That's been the thing. If you see them, I mean, you see them in the hallways. I've been able to see a couple of them with wrestling starting. I mean, they're locked in.
Oh yeah.
So that's something that has just been a consistent with Coach Reeves being here is that these kids have been real focused in, even through that 1-9 season. Yeah. They fought week in and week out to be able to show people that say, hey, we may be 1-9, but we're going to be a daggum tough 1-9 team.
Absolutely. Well, I am so excited for the playoffs and for these kids, and I hope they enjoy this from the night on Halloween night. Now, we were the only team to play tonight in our area. Everybody else got it done last night.
Last night of the week before.
This made it easy for us to get our scores together. And we'll run through these really fast and maybe talk about them in a little bit, especially as we talk about who's going to advance and whose season is ending or already ended last week. Meek beats Carbon Hill 34-6 last night. Meek will be going on to face Woodville, and Carbon Hill, their season comes to a close with a tough loss there.
Yeah, that was a tough loss there. I thought Carbon Hill might be able to get a win there, but kudos to Meek. They came prepared.
George Washington Carver beats Cordova 44-14. This was a painful one. Cordova, their season also ending tonight. Tough one there to lose like that.
Yeah, it's been tough for Cordova this year. I know that they had some injuries midway through the season, but they had everybody back healthy the past couple of weeks, but it's just been tough.
This is maybe the toughest one. We're on a bit of a losing streak here, but things are going to be looking up here in a minute. But Oakman loses by a point to Southeastern last night. Their season comes to a close as well, and you were talking about this one being a true heartbreaker before the show started.
Yeah, that one was a heartbreaker from what I had people kind of send me some messages and stuff on. They said that it was a good game back and forth, but the way it was described to me, it kind of reminded me of Jasper Hartzell. Kind of came there at the end and was able to kind of get some points and stuff there. But, man, that truly was a heartbreaker for him.
Fayetteville took care of Winston County last night, 42-14. But Winston County, they are not done. They're going to try to bounce back next week when they travel to Pleasant Valley in their first round games. They will also be extending their season.
Yep, that's a tough draw first round.
And it's a couple teams that didn't play this week, but that are advancing. Actually, I'm not sure if Lynn played this week.
I don't think they did.
I don't think they did either, but I know Addison did not. So they are going to be rested up and ready to host Raglan next week, and Lynn will be hosting Southern Choctaw. Another team that's not in our Royal Win area, but they did play and is going to make it to the playoffs, that's Corner. They played last night, beat Springville big, 48-14, and they're going to be traveling to Moody for their round one game.
Oh, here comes our guest in, the Average Joe's.
Sorry, man. I don't have any candy. You're
No. Sorry. I wonder if people got my costume.
Oh, yeah. You're, what's his name? The old man. I can't think of his name, though.
Yeah, so I'm Pirate Steve.
Y'all thinking you're Patches O'Hunahan.
Yeah, literally. You know, Steve, he's the guy that always kept telling, like, Steve, you're not really a pirate. And he's just be like, all right, man, you like my treasure. And they're like, dude, can you please stop doing that? Like,
I've got to watch this. I got to watch it again. This is such a good movie. Tyler Sims, everybody. Welcome in.
Yeah.
Happy Halloween.
You beat me. You beat my Richard Simmons get up today.
Oh, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're doing like the Bowflex thing.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. You know, wristbands are wild.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Outside of sporting events.
Yeah.
That's like a crazy thing to wear.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of weird looks with the wristbands here, and then I had it on my fro.
Did you have like a urge to like do something athletically?
Oh, I did.
Other like just randomly throughout the day?
I did, but I had to be careful because my shorts were almost out of dress code. I mean, so.
That is great. I love that you both went fully for it.
Oh, we did.
Oh, yeah.
Well, your OG Batman suit was good too, man.
I thought about wearing it, but I didn't know about being on camera in underwear.
With the Batman?
I went the 60s Batman.
Yeah,
underwear
the Adam West.
Adam West Batman is insane.
Yeah.
Blue, gray. Oh, yeah, it was great.
I'm glad you didn't go Val Kilmer Batman.
Oh, yeah. They had that one, but I didn't want the nipples. You know, he's got the nipples on his suit. Just so odd. So I chose against that
He's
one.
also an odd Batman, is what it's like.
Yeah.
It's fitting for the suit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so one more time, those playoff games next week before we go to our first break. Jasper will be at Gadsden City. Meek will be at Woodville. Winston County at Pleasant Valley. Corner is at Moody. Raglan is at Addison. And Southern Choctaw is at Lynn. One other team we'll want to keep an eye on is Clay Chalkville and J.O. Johnson. They will be playing, and that's going to be that second round spot. If Jasper were to advance, they would be facing the winner of that game. So we'll also keep an eye on that one. All right, we got plenty more in store. We're going to talk a lot more about these high school games as well as college, pro, and some other things right here on Wjlx. When we return, happy Halloween, everybody. We'll be back in just a moment. We are your hosts, Nick Norris, Patrick Hanna, Tyler Sims, all here, and one of us is really dressed up.
Whoever.
What's happening this week? Yeah. This is in full costume. And we have all the scores now. We just went through them. I'm going to run through them one more time, and then we're going to talk some college football and maybe talk about some of these playoff matchups. But not too much before we get to our picks in a little bit. Tonight, our only game in the Wall-Win area, Jasper beats Lawrence County 49-7 and gets their 8th win of the year. Last night, the rest of our games occurred, and Meek took care of Carbon Hill 34-6. George Washington Carver beat Cordova pretty handedly 44-14. Oakman lost at a heartbreaker to Southeastern 28-29.
Oh.
Faultville beat Winston County 42-14, and Corner took care of Springville 48-14. Another game that we didn't mention earlier that we should, because it could be, or it is, our playoff opponent for the Jasper Vikings the next week. Gaston City beat Fultondale 42-0, so they got a shutout tonight. And looking forward to that game. We're talking about those games. We got Jasper at Gadsden City on the 7th. We also have Meek at Woodville, Winston County at Pleasant Valley, Corner at Moody, Ragland at Addison, and Southern Choctaw at Lynn. Out of those games next week that we have, and I'll put them right here in case we want to look at them again, which one are you the most, you think is going to be the best game, potentially? Jasper at Gadsden City, Meek at Woodville, Winston County at Pleasant Valley, Corner at Moody, Ragland at Addison, Southern Choctaw at Lynn.
I got Corner Moody.
Corner Moody. It's going to be at Moody as well.
Oh.
Yeah, at Moody.
Well, I would say that I would go probably Meek and Woodville
Okay.
would probably be mine. And then Jasper's as well has a potential to be a good one as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But, I'm just kind of going not with Jasper just because, we work there. But that's going to be a pretty good game. But I would probably say Meek's probably going to be the game in our local area. That's going to be the game of the week.
You're just looking at the scores for this week and, who's to compare the opponents. But, Jasper wins 49-7. Gadsden City wins 42-0. Just off that, they both come in pretty high scoring, pretty tough defenses there based off that small sample
And super
size.
confident, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Both coming off big wins, At Gadsden City, that's going to be a little difficult for Jasper. But hopefully a lot of Jasper students and alumni come and support the Vikings on the road there in the first round of the playoffs. I also like Corner Moody.
Oh, my gosh,
Corner
dude.
Moody.
That is, oh, man, it's like a clash because
Yeah.
Corner plays just tough, hard-nosed football.
I don't know how Ragland is this year, but I hated playing Ragland.
Oh, my gosh. We played them in basketball, and
yeah.
they played like it was football.
Yeah, and they were always up and down, and so were Tanner. But the years that I played, they were up.
Yeah, right.
Up.
Yes, they were very good.
Yeah. So that could be an interesting one too, especially because Ragland and Addison often have pretty different offenses. I don't know about this year because Addison's been throwing through the air a little bit more, but Ragland usually, they've had guys go to University of Alabama based off speed and get to pick if they want to play receiver or DB. Man, so,
How wild is it seeing Addison air it out?
Oh, that's crazy. With just their history of just running and playing Smash Mouth.
broke 140 years of tradition there.
You
Yeah.
are truly this is like flying cars equivalent.
Yeah.
This is your flying car. Seeing Addison in the shotgun, just throwing it around.
Well, and going back to that Corner and Moody game, I don't know if you remember when Jasper went to the playoffs last and we played Moody.
Yes.
I don't remember if you went there, but the football team driving a beat up school bus out to the field and was sitting there. It was like shaking and stuff. They were all hyped up, getting off.
Yeah,
of
they had the
thing.
whole entrance,
Yeah, they had like the big entrance,
like WWE.
Yeah, this was like their WrestleMania entrance coming into
That
this
is
aspect.
crazy.
It
Is
was
that even
insane.
legal?
I don't know, but they did it.
Dude, I would have told the state, man. I'm sorry. You're calling them for the wrong thing.
Yeah.
They can't legally do this.
When I was coaching at 7M Christian and we went to Meek, they had us in the visitor press box, which is just a porch built up on really high up, and we were on it and we were looking at the field, and behind us they just set off a huge bomb with a bunch of gasoline as a celebration, and it
It shook the place.
the police were like, "Hey, you cannot do that ever again." Like, that was really dangerous.
Yo,
It
there
shook
is.
the
You
place.
want to know something? Since we're on here's a question that I don't think anyone's ever asked ever. What is the etiquette when it comes to running through the paper in the beginning of the game? Because I feel like if we had like designated lanes,
Yeah.
like because have you ever seen like Toy Bowl kids do it?
Yeah,
It's crazy. Like somebody's falling. Like, do you really know who goes first? And are there like running lanes? I feel like that should be talked about.
Yeah.
What about, did y'all always have guys poke holes in the paper?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ever had somebody run into it like not break the?
I've never seen that. Those guys are always poking. I was like, do you really have to poke it? But I guess you do.
Oh, you really do, man. 'Cause that's tough.
Well, even like when we were on junior high, we didn't think that we had some kids that could be able to break the paper when
yeah,
they had
some
it.
had to jump like
Yeah.
full John Cena shoulder block through the
Yeah.
through the paper in order for the others.
Because we had like Keith Parker do it one time,
Yeah.
and then we had Jarrell like slam dunk it one time to
Oh
be
yeah,
able to
yeah.
break
We
it.
had so many different ways to attack that.
Because
dominant
we
paper.
had that, and then we had like the little giants of little kids that looked like they belonged on toy ball,
Oh,
and not
like,
junior high
hey,
football.
give the ball to Johnny.
Yeah.
I'm Johnny.
Well, Jasper played this Halloween, but some college teams are as well. Right now, we've got North Carolina and Syracuse. North Carolina, the Fighting Belichicks are up 27-10. Maybe he'll get them a win there, and
Be a
quite a little
conference
bit
win,
of
wouldn't
the heat on
Oh
them.
yes, it would be.
Louisiana Tech is currently beating Sam Houston 34-7 with 6 minutes left in the third.
Hey, we're going to check and see if Odom gets some playing time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we should.
I'm going to see if I can find that.
And number 25, Memphis got the win over Rice tonight, 38-14. So a few games on right now.
If you, as a college player, after the game, do you go trick or treating?
They should
Yeah.
hit all the sorority houses. That's
There's many other places. That's the other thing. Like, I've never heard of like games played on Friday, but like, do you go trick or treating after? Like, when's the age that you really stop trick or treating?
I actually asked my ninth graders how many of y'all are going trick or treating. There was like 2 that admitted it.
It's too cool
yeah.
for school.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we asked our wrestlers after practice day because we ended early, so if they wanted to drive to Lawrence County, they could.
Yeah.
But there was about 10 that said they were going trick-or-treating. tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good. Kids should go trick or treating.
I feel like if kids really like knew the economy, like in the price of candy,
Oh yeah.
that would be like something like, yeah, you probably would go trick or treating. Like it would be very cost efficient.
I've
Like,
got-
if you, like if you really think about it, like
Yeah.
I've got a huge bucket of candy on my porch right now, and I'm hoping I don't have a lot of trick or treaters, so I can just eat that.
Oh,
candy.
dude, it's
it was like $20 for
Dude,
a
it's
pack of
so
candy.
valuable.
Yes, it is.
Like, you
valuable.
it's like, dude, I can't give all of
Try to
this
trade it
away.
for gasoline or something. Like it's
I mean,
Mad Max.
if I would have known that, I would have took my daughter by your house. 'Cause she would have left that kid. She would have taken everything of it. Because there was somebody that had one and like had their trunk open and had the thing in there. And I was just like, I was sitting there because I knew somebody who was in my parents' neighborhood, and I would turn around and I was saying, "Hey, next thing I know, Maddie's over there." Whoosh, all like in the bag and snatched it. It's like, come on, Dad. I'm like, man, stealing.
Brian messaged. He said that Britton and him called that Southern Christian meat game I was talking about, and I'm gonna have to see if they've got a clip of them reacting to that explosion. It was crazy. I remember everybody thought like, oh, did somebody's car explode?
It got to the point where it went from like excitement to is everyone okay?
Yeah, where are the children?
Yeah.
Well, and I think too, I don't know if it's them or if it's Lynn, but after the game they shoot fireworks.
Meek did that. I don't know if they still do, but there was a year or two they did.
Yeah,
that.
I was
will
about to say
this. Curry did when they beat Carbon Hill this year.
Yeah.
And that was, dude, that was one of the greatest celebrations I've ever seen.
When I played at Southern Christian, they would do this really nice thing where on homecoming they would shoot a bunch of fireworks, have a big chili cookout, but we'd always lose, and that was so humiliating. That was so humiliating to lose.
The real goal is the kids have fun, and that's really what it's all about.
Exactly.
Yeah. It wasn't fun for me.
Harder even.
Yeah, whatever. Those kids had memories. I had concussions. I don't have those.
I don't know. I would say probably Sims that I think it might have been 2 or 3 years ago where we had I think we went 1-7 or something.
Oh, my gosh.
I think we had more fun as coaches.
Dude, that was such a fun year.
Yeah.
I've never had so much fun losing. Because then, at some point, you realize, these are kids out here. They're children. So they would just do like children's stuff, like put your pads on backwards.
Yeah.
Jersey's not on. Like wrong jersey. Like we were like, you ever seen the Bad News Bears?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just think about that on a football field.
Yeah, we had the high school version of it. But the thing about it was the thing that was so rewarding though, that I think the reason why we had fun is because that first game we were like, oh gosh, this is terrible.
Oh my gosh,
and that
those kids were dudes.
we wanted to check like birth certificates on a lot of them. I mean, one of them had more facial hair than all three of us combined.
Dude, did you talk about the time like before the game when they're out there doing like backflips?
Oh yeah, we thought it was like an audition for Cobra Kai or something. I mean, the way they were flipping all over the place.
I mean, they're just flipping.
Everywhere.
We maybe had one kid that could do it.
And then we had the team from Huntsville came in like 6 buses, and one of them was just like their media bus and had like their YouTube channel and all that.
I wasn't there for that. I heard about it though.
Yeah.
It feels weird to look at a pirate and not hear a pirate accent.
Like, well, technically, if you want,
they walked up like that.
Well, technically, throughout the movie, they were always telling Steve that he's not a pirate.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Maybe this is his acceptance. Did he accept it at the end of the movie?
Yeah, because he dressed like a regular person. That's right. Until he saw like the millions of dollars and he went, grrr, Peter.
Well, here's another one that I kind of figured that you kind of look like as well. You remember the first season of Last Chance U, the super fan that constantly went,
dude, they used to bark.
Yes.
I hope that guy's doing well. Great guy.
Hope he's doing well.
Shout out to him.
Oh, it's just the blonde hair of his, that you got.
You actually grew this out.
Yeah.
That's impressive. I need to go into shampoo you have.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to look at this SEC schedule, talk about the games this weekend, right here on WJLX. Happy Halloween, everybody, and welcome back. I am Nick Norris. With me, Patrick Hanna and Hulk Hogan. Welcome back.
Whoa, brother.
All the Hulkamaniacs on the live stream.
Oh, we We have had a lot of fun so far talking about high school football, but it's time we talk a little bit about college and preview the upcoming weekend slate. We'll start right here with the Southeastern Conference. No Alabama football this weekend, but we do have Auburn as they are hosting Kentucky at 6:30 p.m. on the SEC Network, which you will not be watching if you have YouTube TV. And Auburn is a 10.5 point favorite.
Yes, a new network.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, more money we have to spend on live streaming.
Yeah.
Great. I can't wait for them.
I'm going.
Jack it up to $160.
Look, I'm already going to Brandy's probably doing it right now. She's upgrading our Disney Plus to include the ESPN bundle, so that way I can be able to see the game.
Yeah. See, I had that, but they used to, when they first did it, you still couldn't watch it unless you had a
Yes, they have
cable tie to it. I
cable.
think they've changed that.
Yeah, they've changed it up and it's not that bad of a price either. Because that was the one thing I was looking at, because I was like, I won't cancel YouTube TV, and then she got mad and was like, don't do that. And so, happy wife at home, so I didn't do it. But
Yes.
Allegedly.
You want to survive.
Yeah. Allegedly, that's what they're basically putting the price unreasonably high so that people will quit and just go to the ESPN app.
yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Because I was wondering, because there's so many different streaming channels that I'm wondering if people are going to start saying, hey, I'm going to cut this and just do my own.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, you could just find it through other means. I would never urge anybody to break the law, but you could.
You could, yeah.
We also have number 9 Vandy at number 20 Texas, and Texas is a 3.5 point favorite.
And I think Arch Manning got cleared out of concussion protocol, so he should be
okay.
playing.
We'll be back.
Where's that game at?
Is that Texas?
Oh,
11 a.m. kickoff. Yeah.
Oh, early kickoffs. How do you guys feel about early kickoffs?
This is a weird one to be so early. It's
Yeah.
a pretty big game. If it's Arch's return plus number 9 Vandy coming to town.
And I will go ahead and say this: keep an eye on Clark Leah and Penn State.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they're running out of options.
They're running because everybody's getting big extensions. We
Yeah.
actually got one before we came on and stuff.
Really? Yeah, Matt Rule yesterday.
Yeah, Matt Rule got one, and somebody else got one too. I think I can't remember who it was.
Indiana's coach.
Yeah, he
can't think
he
of
got
his
a
name right now.
massive.
We also have number 5 Georgia at Florida, and of course the Bulldogs are favored, 7.5 points. That one's a 2:30 kickoff. We have Mississippi State at Arkansas, and the Razorbacks are a 4.5 point favorite, even without their coach.
That's the one kind of surprises me. I thought Mississippi
know.
State would be favored in that one.
Yeah, I think so too. It's at Arkansas, but I would take Mississippi State in that one.
I would too.
We got South Carolina at number 7 Ole Miss. Ole Miss is an 11.5 point favorite. That's a 6 o'clock kickoff. And then we have number 18 and number 18 Oklahoma, number 14 Tennessee kicking off at 6:30.
That's going to be a
2
good one.
and a
that's
half point
gonna be
favorite
good.
are the Vols. Yeah.
See, that one and the Vandy game, in my opinion, are the big games and stuff for this week in the SEC.
Oh, yeah. Especially that Oklahoma defensive line.
Oh, gosh.
Goodness gracious.
I'm trying to see if there's any ranked matchups out of the SEC. There's one. We got number 17 Cincinnati at number 24 Utah. That is a 9:15 kickoff tomorrow night. Utah,
Ooh.
10.5 point favorite.
I was about to say, I'd go with Utah on that one.
Yeah. They are pretty heavily favored there for it to be a ranked matchup.
Yeah. 9:15 is crazy.
Yeah.
That's like watching Hawaii if you're up like
Right.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, that'll tell me the score when I wake up. At 7.
I normally go to sleep watching
Oh,
Hawaii.
yeah.
games.
That's,
Yeah. All right. Well, Tyler, you have been up to something with a certain foundation. Would you like to talk to us a little bit about that? What's going on
Yes.
and what you're trying to accomplish with it?
Yeah, so I've just started the Sims Foundation. So basically what we're going to be doing in the state of Alabama is we're going to be helping families and mostly with child advocacy. So we're going to be helping with literature, so helping kids learn how to read, giving them, extra tools. We'll be helping out schools. So basically we're just looking for places around Alabama to be able to help teachers, families, and being able to advocate for kids.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
So started this up recently.
Yes.
Like, how recent?
Oh my gosh, like maybe 2 weeks ago.
I was thinking, because I saw the Facebook.
Yeah.
I saw it on Facebook when it was started. I knew it was really recent. 2 weeks ago. And since then, what has kind of been the response so
Oh
far?
man, it's been so awesome. Like I've gotten so much support from everybody, especially in the county, because I've been doing Boys and Girls Club for the last 10 years here. So basically, I've raised everyone's kids. So that's been very helpful. we will also, our first sponsorship, we'll be sponsoring Carbon Hill basketball.
Oh, nice.
The second one, shout out to Ronnie Driver. We'll be sponsoring Oakman, and we'll also be sponsoring Jasper.
Oh, man,
So,
that's awesome.
so we want to kind of get out there, get into the community. And so I also have board members, and all of our board members outside of maybe 2 are from Walker County. So they grew up right here.
Yeah.
And so basically, with everybody's support and everything, this can be something very special. And really to help families and kids where they really need the help.
Right.
So it's going to be a blast. I'm super excited about it, and I just plan on it being fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there couldn't be a better time for you to have done. I mean, because a lot of families have been worried the last couple of weeks.
Oh yes, absolutely, yeah, definitely, and this will be something that we'll just cover across the state.
Yeah.
But mainly we want to start here because I've lived here since I was about 5 years old. I'm originally from South Alabama, so I'm from that area. So I don't have any family members here, but I've gained family since I've been here. So we definitely wanted to make sure that we started here and made our difference here, and then we'll expand out to the rest of the state. So.
Oh man, that's awesome. How could people help out for those listening? Anybody that wants?
So we'll be starting our general fund in 2026 of January. So we'll be doing that, and so we'll start our projects. The first project that we're going to be starting and helping with is At Pathway Inc. over at Camp Mitnick. Those kids are juvenile residents. They're from different areas in the state, and it's pretty much a program to help kids get their life on track. And so what we're going to do to help them out with that is we are going to provide them with haircuts since
cool.
they're out there in the and so we want them to learn how to feel nice. I'm the behavioral specialist there, and so we want to help them kind of learn how to transition to be young men and young great citizens in society. So so that'll be our first project, is to help get those kids some haircuts, and then we'll have a lot of different ones throughout the year in the community. So just as long as they follow the Facebook page, the Sims Foundation of Alabama, and we'll have updates all week, pretty much almost every day if possible. So just want them to all stay tuned with that. So.
All right, and I think
awesome.
I'm pretty sure the WJLX page is already shared. Y'all once.
Oh yes, my favorite people.
I'll make sure after this we share it again.
Guys.
Make sure. So if you want to find it, you'll be able to find it on the WJLX page as well, if that's where you're listening to this. And if anybody would like to comment the page in the post right here, that'd be awesome too. We'll be able to share it on the actual page itself, and being on the lookout there, because it sounds like a lot of good things. I don't think people realize how big those little small things can change somebody's entire outlook between just something as small as a haircut.
Oh yeah, man, and that's one thing about like just me getting into just child advocacy is because when I started at Boys and Girls Club when I was 20 years old in Jasper, I realized that these kids now, like, they are our future. They're going to be the voters. They're going to be the people that make the differences when we grow old. Yeah. And so if we're able to guide them the right way and teach them right from wrong and help them throughout, as much as we can, providing them with as many resources and knowledge as we can. Basically, kind of like what the Walker County Area Foundation has done. Yeah. With those, like with Morgan Curry and what those guys are doing over there. That's my age group. So, what they're doing in the community, we can kind of tailor, our children into more community involvement to help not only just develop Walker County and develop Jasper, but just develop across the state. But mostly my main focus is to help develop here because, I live here, I have people that love me here and I love them. And so I want to help build my community through that way. So, yeah.
Absolutely, man. Well, that is awesome. We're looking forward to it. I am sharing your page right now on the WJLX page. So if you are having a hard time finding it, you will find it right there. And we couldn't be more excited. And we look forward to helping out in any way we can, too, right here on the station as well. So we'll definitely keep an eye on that and keep having you on to talk about it, especially as some big projects come up. And it's been shared. So, yeah, if you would like to follow, please do. And you can find that on our page or just by looking up Tyler's page. He's got all over his as well, but the Sims Foundation seems like it's going to do a lot of great things Before we take another break, let's go through the NFL schedule really quick, and then we'll take a break, come back and do our picks before we close it out for the night. Last night, we had the Ravens and the Dolphins, and it was lopsided for Baltimore, 28-6 with Lamar's return there in Miami. And tough night for Tua and the Dolphins after what seemed to be a pretty good game last week.
Yeah, and then I think, didn't their GM get
GM's canned.
Yeah, he got canned too.
McDaniel's there for at least the rest of the season, they said.
Yeah, well, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. I was a little surprised. I thought when Wynn went, they'd all go.
Well, see, that's what I thought too.
Yeah. But, I mean, you know, they thought McDaniel was an offensive genius. Maybe they still do and just think that he's not got a couple pieces.
Well, it helps with Tom Brady. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, and the other thing I think in that aspect is it shows that I think maybe Kyle Shanahan was really the mastermind behind that offense and not McDaniel.
Maybe. Maybe so.
Whisper.
Yeah.
And 2 years ago, the Dolphins looked pretty hot. You know,
Yeah.
as long as they weren't playing somewhere cold, they were hard to beat.
Yeah, man. It's just, at the end of the day, football's a physical game.
Yeah.
And, yes, finesse is nice, but you don't have that physicality and that toughness, it's going to be hard to play.
Yeah.
And McDaniels kills me with his pants too. I mean, with those caprice joggers they wears.
And his interviews have get continually more harder to watch.
Oh my gosh,
too.
it's terrible. to
He
watch.
used to not talk like that.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
I don't know what happened. I think he is somehow taken to his concussions and transferred to himself or something. All right, we're going to pick right back up there up. I'm getting a call, so we're going to take a quick break, come back, finish out that NFL schedule right here on the WJLX Scoreboard Show.
Appreciate you guys.
And welcome back to the WJLX Scoreboard Show on this Halloween night. We are previewing the NFL schedule when we had to go to break, and we talked about the Ravens, Dolphins, and the things they're going to have to figure out in the offseason. I was expecting maybe a fire sale here as we're approaching the deadline, but it doesn't seem like anybody's going that route this year so far.
Yeah. Before we go to that World Series update,
Oh, yes,
the
please.
Dodgers are winning 3-1 in the bottom of the eighth.
Oh, wow.
And if Dodgers can hold on, they'll force a game 7.
Okay, exciting. Oh, man. That'll be exciting.
Very exciting. That's been a very good series, too, between those two.
It really has. We I went to Pittsburgh last weekend and got to tour the Pirates Stadium, which they're not going to be having a World Series there for a very, very long time. But, got to see that. I was surprised the amount of Blue Jay fans there. There
Yeah.
was a lot.
Yeah.
People wearing their jersey. They were excited, so that was pretty cool. And speaking of Pittsburgh, I also saw the Steelers lose to the Packers this week. They are hoping to bounce back as they are hosting the Colts in that 12 o'clock window.
Colts
Oh, that's a
are,
rough one.
Yeah, Colts are 3.5-point favorite in that one.
and see, the Colts have really kind of stepped it up. And what's so funny is Daniel Jones is their quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Daniel Jones
good
was
fit
like
for him.
I mean, it's been a great fit.
You know, how long it's going to last, who knows? But like,
Yeah.
for the time being,
He's going to probably end up getting comeback player of the year. I mean, because he
Yeah,
was
he's gotta be in the
Mr.
running.
Interception
Oh,
past
my
2 or 3
gosh,
years.
man. It's organizations matter,
oh,
does.
yeah, it does. It does.
man. It's a very important thing, you know, because you got a guy like Daniel Jones, and I mean, would you have ever suspected he would be playing like this?
No.
No, I wouldn't. I
Like,
wouldn't.
it's still hard to believe. I'm still like, when is this going to end? Like, you know,
Yeah,
is it-
Yeah.
it's one of those. All right,
is it-
it's got to be this week.
yeah, is this the week that it's going to fall apart? This
'Cause
house of
I
cards. But
expected
maybe it
him-
really is. Like, maybe this is just a great fit.
Yeah, I mean, I expect him to be like the journeyman backup
Yes.
Yeah.
that may transition into coaching afterwards.
Yeah.
But that's what I was thinking.
Speaking of organizations in some interesting places, we got the Falcons and the Patriots. Patriots on their rise. Falcons, brutal loss recently.
Well, and they also said I think they're going to start Kirk Cousins.
Yes, I believe that's what they. I think I saw that on SportsCenter.
They're already pulling the plug on Phoenix, which really kind of surprises me
Oh, my
with his
gosh.
struggles.
I think they'll keep going back and forth.
I think they will.
Yeah.
You kind of got to play Kirk Cousins because he owns half the franchise.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't have like a stakeholder just sitting on the bench,
Yeah.
and it's just a bad contract.
It is. Yeah. We got Chargers at Titans. All right. Then the
Yeah, that one's kind of depressing.
yeah, so they had an interesting missed timeout or something this week. Right? I didn't get to watch the game, but some kind of time management issue
Yes.
that made a big ruckus.
Yes, it was
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, I didn't watch that game, but I heard about that element of it. We got the Bears at the Bengals. I may try to get to a Bears game this year. I think they've got the coolest merch.
I think they do
I'm gonna
too.
be in
Yeah.
Chicago when they're playing the Packers. So maybe I'll see
Oh,
the
my
Packers
gosh.
beat somebody else again that I'm there
Yes.
to see. But
That's just about every match you've seen is your team facing the
I
Packers.
know I'm sick of the Packers.
Are you
They
trying to convert
traveled-
to the Packers
They
from the
want me
Steelers?
to, I guess. And they traveled so well.
Come on.
It was so loud.
Join us. We're everywhere.
You want to wear the
I
cheese
just start
head.
smelling cheese whenever I go.
Never
They're
be
here.
alone.
There were so many. Steelers had to go to a silent count at one point. It's so loud in their own stadium.
Oh yeah,
I mean, they were everywhere.
because it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to tell you how bad it is, Rodgers said that he will retire as a Packer.
Yeah. He's always said that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would too. I think Brady wanted to, and it didn't work out. Wanted to retire
Yeah.
as a Patriot. Not a Packer, as a Patriot. But
Yeah, which I think the owner kind of vetoed that
yeah.
because it was just an ugly breakup.
Oh yeah.
We got the 49ers at the Giants. San Fran's a 2.5 favorite.
That injury to Scam,
Oh, man.
that
That
was,
was brutal.
and it ended up being worse than what they thought.
I got a text. I was sitting eating lunch, and I got a text. It was like, "Don't watch the injury." So immediately, obviously,
No,
I'm
of
gonna
course
go
you have to
check
watch
out.
it because
Yeah.
why would you tell me not
yeah,
to do
when
that?
somebody tells me not to, I'm going to
That's
do it.
it's literally like the other way. Just like, yeah, you should watch this. This
Yeah.
is insane.
But that was like, I mean, I can take a lot of nastiness, but that made my stomach queeze.
Yeah. that
Oh
was
man, what Kevin Ware?
Mm-hmm.
That was another awful.
Yeah, that was a bad one
No,
too.
listen, I will tell you guys one. That was probably one of the worst injuries ever. If you have Heath Burns on here for any reason, he will be able to vouch for this. We were playing 2013 R.A. Hubbard versus Parrish at Wjlx, semifinal game. Barry Hill gets a rebound, and I'm running down the court. I'm thinking he's going to pass it, but the game for some reason stops, and you just hear screaming. When I tell you this guy's leg completely flipped upside down, craziest injury. If you ask Heath Burns, it's the craziest injury that he's probably ever seen in his real life.
Oh,
Dude, those leg injuries, bro. Those are things like it's.
yeah, it makes your stomach knot.
Oh gosh, it's awful.
We got the Broncos of the Texans. I'm just going to run through these really quickly so we get to Sunday Night Football. Broncos of the Texans, Vikings the Lions. We got the Panthers of the Packers, Jags at the Raiders, Saints of the Rams, Chiefs at the Bills, which that should be the Sunday night or Monday night football game, but it's not. Sunday night we got Seahawks at Commanders, and Monday night we got Cardinals at Cowboys.
Seahawks and Commanders could be a little bit better game because Jaden Daniels has been cleared to come back.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
true.
that's huge for them.
That's going to be good.
I'm not interested in seeing Cardinals Cowboys though. I'll be
Oh,
honest.
I'm not either.
Yeah, that
That's-
should not be. That's the one that should be Chiefs Bills.
yeah, that should.
Oh, God.
I mean, even
And I get
Seahawks
this-
and Commanders could be Monday Night Football over that.
Ugh.
And like everybody, I get tired of seeing the Chiefs, but I'd rather watch a good football game than a bad one.
Yeah.
You know, so.
No, man, I love bad football games. Those
Oh,
are
yeah.
awesome. No, I will tell you, the greatest thing ever created from ESPN was the quarterback skybox.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. Have you ever wanted to see a bad team play, like a quarterback? And you always wanted to know, like, because we're looking on that side-by-side view.
Mm-hmm.
You always want to know, like, what in the world is he looking at?
Yeah.
And that camera
Yes.
view goes, why is he looking there? It's like, oh, it makes plays so much worse.
It
But yet
does.
for me, it's so fun because it's like, wow, he really thought he should throw it there.
Well, even if you go back and you look at the Manning cast, too, the past couple ones where they've had that terrible game that they've had to be able to call, you can look at both of them like, why am I having to evaluate these quarterbacks?
Oh yeah, even from the aspect of a running back, if you know that they're supposed to run in this gap and you can see it from that angle, you're like, why is he running there? Like I love that view.
It
I
is
also
fun.
love terrible football and basketball.
And speaking
Yeah.
of on that pro aspect, you've got Belichick has pulled out the W. North Carolina beat Syracuse 27-10.
All right.
Oh
So,
yes. Oh.
Big Bill gets the win there in Chapel Hill. Very nice. He needed it to cool off some people. I do think every loss is an overreaction. I'll be honest.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, and you got to think about it, too. This is the first time he's been in college in a while. I think since he was like a positions coach or a grad assistant.
Yeah.
So, I mean, now how things are going, college is almost similar to pros because of all the NIL deals.
Yeah.
But you're no longer, coaching grown men. You've got
Yeah,
still kids.
They're still kids.
They're still
That
kids.
is,
All right. Well, this brings us to our picks of the week. And this past week, we had Oatman Southeastern. Now, the picks we had, I had Southeastern winning 38-27. Patrick, you had Oatman 35-31. Brian had Oatman 32-28. Zach had Southeastern 36-26. Timmons had Oatman 30-29, and James had Southeastern 36-29. Of course, that final ended up being, that's the 29-28 game in Southeastern's favor. So that puts it on in between me, Zach, and James, 29-28. I had 38-27. Brian had 32-28, so Brian's in the lead right now, and James had 36-29, so I believe, Brian picked Oatman. Zach had 36-26. This is going to be tough.
I was about to say, because
yeah.
Okay, so it's between, I think it's James, 36-29.
I think he's going to be by 1 or 2 points.
Yeah, because the other one is Zach, 36-26.
That's 10.
So James is, 2 points closer?
Yeah, 2 points closer.
So he wins, and I had 38-27.
You're 11.
Oh, yeah. So James
James.
is our winner of the week. Congratulations, James. You win a full bucket of trick-or-treat candy.
oh yeah.
You just have to come redeem it at the station in the next 14 and a half minutes.
14 minutes, or if there's any left in Nick's bucket outside his
That's out the
door.
house. So probably are not many people feel safe just walking around out there. So there's probably some candy available.
And it is also cold.
It's also really
Yes.
cold. All right, so we got to pick our next week. So even though it's the playoffs, we are going into the playoffs with our picks, and we decided this week we're going to do Meek at Woodville, not Week at Mudville. Meek at Woodville.
Nice.
That was
Guys.
a handful of Mudville, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, because they had the Mud Creek Festival.
Oh, that's so awesome.
What are we thinking for our Halloween picks?
Like I said earlier, this, in my opinion, I think is going to be the game of the week for our viewing area. And I'm going to go, forgive me, Coach Evans, but I'm going to go Woodville. And I'm going to say 35-29 Woodville.
Okay. I'm going to go Meek, just because of I do also like Coach Evans a lot, and that's really what that's being based off of mostly. Oh, I don't know that I'm going to say they're going to be scoring so high. I mean, Meek did put up 34 this week. It's going to be a tougher game. I'm going to say 24-21 in Meek's favor. What you think, Tyler?
He won last time he was on.
He did.
I did. All right. I'm going Meek 28-14. I think they get off the bus all the way from Arley, and I think they handle business.
You heard it here first, Meek.
28-14. My guy.
Brian says Meek over Woodville 35-21. Very nice. 35-21 Meek. So we're getting a lot of Meek love so far. We'll see what the other guys message in if they do. We're still waiting on Timmons and Zach and James. So if they would like to message in, we'd be happy to hear it. Timmons, Zach, James.
I guess I'll be the heel this week and go against the viewing area.
Yeah, that's right. Our villain of the week. A role I've taken a few times this year, and it hasn't paid off for me once. All right. Well, while we're waiting on those, let's go through our scores one more time for our listening audience in case you weren't listening earlier. Tonight, our only game in the Wallwind area, Jasper beats Lawrence County 49-7. Last night, we had a whole slate of games. Meek won over Carbon Hill 34-6. George Washington Carver beat Cordova 44-14. Oakman lost in a heartbreaker to Southeastern. That final 29-28 in Southeastern's favor. Falkville beat Winston County 42-14. And Corner, although not in our Wallwind area, just right outside of it, give them a mention. They beat Springville 48-14. Now next week, Jasper will be traveling to Gadsden City for their first playoff game, round 1. Tonight, Gadsden City beat Fultondale 42-0. Next week, as we said, Meek is traveling to Woodville. We also have Winston County at Pleasant Valley, Corner at Moody, Ragland at Addison, and Southern Choctaw at Lynn. And a game to look out for, that Clay Chalkville J.O. Johnson game, because the winner of that will go to the second round and play Jasper if they are to win this next week. Just got Zach's pick. He just texted me. He's got Woodville as well. Patrick, he's got Woodville 27-20.
Oh.
27-20 Woodville. Okay. They got W in the name, so that's why. We're waiting on Timmons and James. They don't mess us in the next couple minutes. We will just add theirs in at a later date.
I was about to say, Timmons is probably driving.
Probably driving. James is probably getting Captain D's.
Captain
Ordering
D's.
at the window.
Ordering at the window, his celebratory meal for winning the pick'em, and trying to think of a line that he can throw at Zach for.
He was probably just waiting on Zach's score so he can do the inverse.
Wait, Captain
Yeah.
D's is open?
Yeah.
Last week he was there at like 11 at night.
Does he have like a VIP membership?
He's a gold member.
What? I need to know. Yeah, I'm gonna need to talk to him about that. How are you?
You know,
After hours.
you never get that late night Captain D's craving.
Hey, you never know. He may convert over to Crystals. They're open 24 hours now.
That
That's
makes
true.
more sense. But how is
They've got,
Captain D's
you
open that
know
long?
some real oily fish at 3 a.m.
I just says how was it open? Who was?
I don't know if they're. I was looking.
If I had that at 11 or 3 o'clock in the morning, you'd find me.
How was Walmart closed but Captain D's is open?
Captain D's is open till 11 p.m. You got an hour to get in there.
Yeah. And then you'll find me on the toilet the rest of the night.
I'm gonna go and just buy a bunch of popcorn shrimp and give it out to trick or treaters.
Yeah.
Sorry, kids. One shrimp per kid.
Sorry, kids, my candy's all gone.
You can all take one dip in the tartar sauce on the way out.
the excessive panko crust.
Yeah, and then take all the little crust pieces that
Don't touch
comes
those
off.
hush puppies. Those are mine.
Yeah.
One at a time, ration this out. Oh, that's such a
That's a big
rough
shrimp. Half of that one would be
Yeah.
Dude, that's a rough thing. Like having to tell. That was one thing that I struggle with trick or treating wise when you're giving out candy.
Mm-hmm.
Is like you have to stop the kid from taking all the candy.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
That's such an odd thing. And it's like, the kid, they'd be like, oh, I'm going to get like 3.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, the rest of the neighborhood of 2,000 people here have to have
You gotta bat the hand. That's enough.
Yeah. Boy, I said just one.
Read the sign. Read the sign.
I was at this is sort of tangibly related. I was at a Shoney's one time at their breakfast buffet in high school, and I did not feel like I had a whole lot on my plate. But this old man walked up next to me, and he wasn't kidding. He was like, "Save some for the rest of us, buddy." I was like, "I'm sorry."
Being chastised at a food buffet.
So they bring out more. I had like 4 pieces of bacon. I guess I should have went with 2. I'm sorry.
It's like, they can continue to reload the
Did you ask
buffet.
him what specifically like you needed to put back?
I had like that and grits. That's all I've got to so far. I didn't feel like either was
Yeah, you ran
excessive.
into the buffet police.
You should have taken
Mr.
2.
Shoney himself trying to keep prices down.
You should have taken 2 pieces of bacon off of yours and put it on his. Be like, sorry, sir.
Sorry.
Or he takes his cane. Wow.
It's really upsetting. Now I say that to all people all the time.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, that's going to do it. I don't think Timmons and James getting back to us. Hope they're probably out trick-or-treating or hitting the club or something. So, let's have a fun
Getting the
Halloween.
Captain D.
The Captain D's.
Yep.
Yeah.
They were at the adult trick-or-treating.
They're probably in that long line outside of Captain D's
Yeah.
trying to get in for 11.
That literally sounds like the
Oh,
James is probably telling Timmons, run him over. I need my fish.
Oh my god. I'm the champion. You heard me.
I did that crab cake from that crab they killed in 2007. It's been frozen the whole time.
You never know, Captain Sims, they may be telling you to go grab some.
Yeah, we gotta wrap.
nets.
Yeah, we gotta wrap this up. I gotta clock in.
You gotta go fish out, James, just fish.
Hit the Smith Lake. Jasper Park Pond, see what you can catch for them.
Either that or James is going to ask you to do the Hulk Hogan, just rip off your shirt right there.
Yeah, because I'm both.
Yeah.
Well, I'm both him and a pirate.
Yeah.
The Hogan pirate.
What you going to do when Captain Sims takes this boat and drives all over you?
That's going to do it for tonight. Thank you to Tyler for coming in and hanging out with us. Always a pleasure. Always love having you on.
Appreciate you guys.
Hope everybody is having a happy Halloween, a safe time out tonight, trick-or-treating or driving back from the Jasper game. And we hope you have a great weekend full of festivities and football. And that's going to do it. Patrick, got anything?
Well, sorry if anybody tried to call. I just noticed when we knocked the phone off the hook over there.
It does still ring.
It's still ringing.
Because I've done it before.
Okay.
Love that.
I was just curious. I just caught that out of the corner of my eye.
Love that. That's all.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween. And we will see you next time right here on the WJLX Scoreboard Show.